Energy. Hit music only.
So a warm welcome to Birdy in the Energy Startalk. Good to have you here.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
I dropped all my sheets. That's a bad start. All right, Birdy, you're here. That's amazing. You're 19 years old from the southern part of England. Really happy to have you here. How are you?
Thank you. I'm really well, thank you. Yeah, I got here this morning on a very early flight, so I'm a bit tired, but I'm good.
That's all right. That's all right. We hope we will have a good time with you. First of all, to get to know you a little bit better, I would love you to fill in these questions, because this is like, maybe you know this from your school time. We call this Flo's friendship book, because my name is Flo, and all my friends should write in this book, and all the show guests fill in those questions. And if you would read them out and like just exactly say what you fill in there.
My secret talent. I like painting. I don't know if I'm not really that good, but art, I guess.
Can you like draw something?
Oh,
something very little, very quickly.
Okay, should I just make it up? I just like drawing people, really.
You can draw me if you want to.
Okay, but that might take a while. I'm a perfectionist.
No, you shouldn't do it too long. That's all right.
We're gonna be here for hours. I'm really sorry. You don't look like this. You look like you're like 12.
We're gonna make the comparison. Hey, that's really good. This is good, in fact, isn't it? I have to look.
You look.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm highly impressed.
Thank you.
All right, so your secret talent is drawing, obviously.
Well, not from that.
Next question is something you only do when nobody's looking.
I guess I sing to myself a lot. It's like at school, I always used to get caught singing to myself, like when no one's watching. I was like writing a song in my head, and people would think I was so weird before they knew that I like to write songs.
You write songs in your head?
Yes.
Is that the way you write your songs? By just figuring out how it might sound?
Yeah. If I don't have a piano, then yeah, I have to do it in my head.
That's a crazy talent. I'm impressed.
In my head, my very first high school crush was, I guess I had a boyfriend when I was 12 called Will, so he was probably my first crush, I would say.
He is.
So, yeah.
You know what he's doing now?
I think he lives in London, and I live in London too, but I've seen him like once, and he had a very strange job, but I don't know what it was. I don't know. I have no idea. My biggest phobia is spiders. I literally cry if I see a spider.
Sure?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Spiders and sharks.
Spiders and sharks.
What's
I read about
yours?
that shark thing.
What shark thing?
Yeah, I read on the internet
phobia.
when like getting to know a few stuff about you and
yeah.
preparing for this interview. I read about your phobia of sharks.
Yeah.
Why that?
I don't know. Isn't everybody a bit scared of sharks?
Of
I don't know why. Probably because I watched Jaws when I was like quite little, and I was not ready for it.
That could be.
And sharks. If my life was a song, it would be. Oh God. You know that song by the Eels called "I Like Birds"?
Could I like birds?
I like birds.
I like
by
birds.
the Eels. You know that song?
No.
It's really good.
All right.
You should listen to it.
I'll give a listen.
But I think that would be mine.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So this is what we got. That's amazing. That's a good drawing, actually. I'm really impressed. All right. You are 19 years old. We talked about that. And most of your songs, Birdy, they are about love. When I was 19 years old, which isn't that long ago, I'm 22 now, I don't think that I had such a sophisticated opinion about love, and I didn't think about love that way you do. Mm-hmm. Why that? Like, you wrote your first songs with 12, and they were love songs as well.
Well, I started writing when I was 8.
With 8, exactly.
And they were love songs.
Yes.
Exactly. I think probably because it was always around me. You know, I had my family and my friends. There was love everywhere. And I think most people like to write about love because it's probably one of the easiest things, just because it's everywhere. And I don't know. I guess I made a lot of stuff up when I was 8. I mean, I hadn't been in any relationships at that point. But they were always very sad, like heartbroken songs. I don't know. You know, some are from experience and some are from just people around me.
And it's probably true if I say that you didn't have a very normal youth. It went all very, very fast after you won this talent search contest, and then you got famous over your videos on YouTube, and you released your first songs. Do you sometimes wish that all this stuff didn't happen and you just could have been raised as a normal kid?
No. Never for too long anyway. I think even if I had that thought, I'd change my mind in a second, because I get to do what I love every day, and I get to make music and make a whole album. I've made 3 albums now, which is like a dream, and I still got so much more time to go, which is it's crazy for me. So I wouldn't swap it, no.
That's a good answer. On the 25th of March, that's the date, your 3rd album is going to be released, Beautiful Lies.
Uh-huh.
And I was wondering, how can a lie be beautiful? What is a beautiful lie, for example?
Well, for me, it's about change. It's about being in a really happy place in your life, and wishing the moment would last forever, but kind of knowing that change is inevitable. So you tell yourself beautiful lies.
To give yourself the feeling of it might be
last forever.
Like remaining.
Yes.
Okay. What was your last lie? When did you...
Oh my god, people always ask me this now. Like, are you a liar? And I'm like, oh, no, I'm not a liar.
People keep asking that?
Yeah. I'm like, no. What was my last lie? I have no idea.
Okay, lie to me, right? Like, we can play a little game now.
Oh no, don't do that.
I tell you something about me, and then you tell me something about you, and we have to take turns guessing whether it's a lie or not.
Okay.
I used to be a professional soccer player, but then I decided to become a radio host.
Liar.
Yes, I'm a bad liar.
Okay. There's a lake by my house where I pretend to be a mermaid every summer.
I guess that's true.
That's a rubbish one. Sorry. It's so true because I love mermaids.
So you jump in the water every summer and you swim like with your feet like this, pretending to be a mermaid?
Well, I also just swim normally as well. But yes.
But that's really cute.
Thank you.
I like that. Okay, next one. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm really hungry, and then I eat tacos with cheese and jalapenos.
I'm going to go with truth. That sounds like a thing I would do.
That's true, actually.
I wear odd socks most days.
Old socks?
Odd socks. Odd socks.
Oh, so...
mismatching socks.
I cannot see it right now.
I know.
So I have to guess. But maybe you're like a little bit chaotic. I think it's true.
It is true, but today I am wearing matching socks.
Me too. Actually, I'm not wearing socks at all.
Oh.
Happens sometimes. Let's talk about your new album. You thought it is about. You said it is about changes.
Yeah.
How about changes? Like, what do you want to express with that album?
Well, for me, it was about, before I made the album, I moved up to London. So I moved out for the first time, but I was living on my own in London. I've been there for about a year. So I think it was about just being free for the first time, but also feeling a bit probably alone. You know, it's like the first time you move away is quite weird. Because I grew up with 3 brothers and a sister. So it was like suddenly silence. And I was just like on my own, like, oh my God, what do I do here? So I think it was about that really. And, you know, in my life, so many things are changing all the time.
All right. So we wish you all the best. What's happening next after this album release?
I'm touring in April. And just more touring. Touring. But I don't really know where yet. It's going to be a European tour. But I'm still learning all the dates.
All right.
So yeah, I'm just getting ready for that.
Yeah, I think it's just so much stuff. You cannot have this all in your head. It's crazy.
My head hurts.
Okay, so all the best for the future, and thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Birdie.
Thank you for having me.
It was an amazing time. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Music.
energy. Hit music only.